All right, and we're back. I hope that everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I didn't even record anything over Thanksgiving at all. Nothing really happened. The only thing that really happened was, seeing my family. Got a couple workouts in, but nothing much, to be honest. It was just kind of just a break from school. I got a chance to breathe, relax, and now we're back during the week. I actually kind of like having my week structured with school. It kind of helps everything that needs to get done flow better, because over break I definitely was like kind of just chilling. I didn't really like do anything. I didn't even record. I would say the only thing exciting that actually happened over break was that I got new gym shoes. They're actually right here. It's a pair of Nikes. Picked them up for 90 bucks at Finish Line. They're cool, they're comfortable, they do the job. If you saw my other ones and any of my previous vids, you'll know that they were beat the hell up. Anyways, the whole purpose of this video is to actually kind of answer one of the questions I get most frequently on my other social media platforms. Like I said before in another video, I have a way bigger audience on TikTok and Instagram than I do on here. And that question is, how do I gain muscle mass or gain weight the most fast and efficient way? But I'll be recording that toward the end of this video. But for right now, I'm just gonna get dressed. I'm about to work out. I have back and shoulders today. I'm not going to TCC's gym. James has a dentist appointment, and this guy named Parker I know got out of class early, so he went to the YMCA to go get a workout in. I've been training him at TCC for a little bit, helping him reach some of his goals. He's just trying to get back into the gym. But yeah, I'm gonna work out here. I'm just gonna get dressed and get a pre-workout meal going and warm up the gym too. Alright guys, got the workout fit on. I'm about to crush this pre-workout meal right here. It's just an apple and a protein bar. And I guess, I don't know if this really counts as part of the meal, but it's like a Zip Fizz. If you've been to Costco, you know all about those. I'm trying to get off of pre-workout or any caffeine, so that's a lower dose of caffeine right there to help me get off. I need to stop relying on it for my workouts. Anyways, you shouldn't have a pre-workout meal bigger than that, I would say. Nothing above 400 calories, just because if you do, all the blood will go to your stomach to try to digest that during your workout instead of going to the muscle group that you're working out, so keep that in mind. Alright, now before I get that meal in, I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the home gym. I'm usually like recording at TCC's gym, but I have a home gym as well. It's cold as shit in here, so I gotta like turn on the heat real quick. But anyway, this is kind of what it looks like. It's everything I need and probably more. Pretty cool home gym. We just got the whole setup right there. There's like a cable machine behind it with some weights. There's some weights right there. Got a bench with everything. Got a couple bars over there, and got this machine right here that basically is like everything. That we got like a leg press machine over there. Yeah, this is not your regular home gym. I guess that's what happens when your dad's a bodybuilder. But I'm gonna let the gym warm up for a little bit, and I'll see you guys in there. One thing I want to say real quick about when you're working out back, because I used to have this problem when I was working out back for a while, until like I actually started focusing in on how to really emphasize the squeeze in the back. So when you're working your back out, try to keep your bicep out of it, because you can actually do a lot of back exercises and use a lot of the power through your bicep. But if you want it to focus on your back, just really focus on getting that squeeze in. And one thing I do to help with that is whatever I'm holding on to for back, I keep my thumb off of it. I don't know why, it just helps me, might help you too. But I just gotta say that because my friend and a couple other people actually ask me like, oh, how do I get this for back exercises? And I'll always ask like, oh, you keeping your biceps out of it. So just thought I'd let you guys know. Another thing I want to say is when I do lat pull downs, I do them in a rest pause. I didn't show it in the video clip, so I just thought I'd say it. Rest pause, I mean, you guys might have different names for it, rest go, whatever. Anyway, it's when I do one set of it, and right after I wait like 5 or 10 seconds and just go right again. It's just a good way to really fatigue the muscle, break down the fibers more. So yeah, if you don't do it yet with any of your workouts, incorporate something like that. As you guys know, I don't have a gym partner today. Like I said earlier, James has a dentist appointment, but I had a new gym partner that showed up today to the gym. Right here, her name's Bean. Best spotter in the world. I couldn't have done that last set without her, to be honest, but yeah, dude. Okay, and that was the workout. I've also eaten my post-workout meal already. I'm just gonna put a hoodie on real quick, set up the camera, and then I'm gonna get into what this video is pretty much all about. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into the whole purpose of this video. Like I said earlier, that's a question that I get, well, I've gotten quite a bit. So it's how do you put on weight or muscle mass the most fast and efficient way? And I'm going to be going over how I was able to do that and the 3 methods that I followed to get where I'm at now. The first one is being consistent in the gym and going to the gym. I know what you're thinking, no crap, you have to go to the gym to put on muscle mass, but that's not where the problem lies. The problem lies with people going to the gym consistently. And here's what I mean by that. So I'll talk to people and they'll say, yeah, I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, but I take 1 week off every month that I'm going to the gym. And I tell them that's a terrible habit to have. And the reason being is because if you were to work out a whole year, that means that you're missing 12 weeks total during the whole year that you could be working out and putting on muscle. Or you could put it in this perspective, you're missing 1/4 out of the year that you could be working out and putting on muscle. And I know if I were to take 3 months off of working out right now, my weight would go down probably about 10 pounds. So just be consistent in the gym. There's no reason to give yourself a break unless like your family's going on vacation, or you know there's a special occurrence, or you have like an injury that's preventing you from working out. You know, don't make excuses for yourself like, oh, I just need a break. Like, no, because then you're going to be frustrated that you aren't gaining weight as fast as you want to, and then you just kind of fall in this pit hole of wanting to give up and all that. Now the next one is diet. This has got to be the most challenging in my opinion, just because a lot of people don't understand how diet works. At first I didn't even know how it worked. I didn't even know how it worked till probably like 2 years ago. I just knew before that I just needed to eat a lot just to gain weight. But over the past couple years, implementing a diet sort of program thing for myself has really helped my physique in terms of gaining muscle mass. And what I figured out was I needed a good 4 to 5 meals a day. One in the morning. Yes, you need to eat breakfast. If you're not eating breakfast, you better start eating breakfast if you want to gain weight. You need to have a pre-workout meal, like I said earlier. Not too big unless you want it to be like your lunch and then you let it digest for a little bit and then you go to the gym like an hour later. Or you can just have, like I did, like an apple and a protein bar 30 minutes before you go to the gym. You should also be having a post-workout meal as well, consisting mostly of carbohydrates and protein. You don't want to have fat because fat slows the absorption of the things like protein and carbohydrates, which your body needs after a workout to help muscle recovery. So you want to keep your fats low for that meal and keep the carbohydrates and proteins high. But regardless, if you're having 4 to 5 meals throughout the day, they should all include protein, just because the more often you have protein, the more often your body performs protein synthesis. And if you were just to have 1 to 2 meals a day, your body's only performing that twice compared to 4 to 5 times. And if you know anything about that, it's good for building muscle. So that's why you need to have multiple meals consisting of protein throughout the day. All right, into the last and third final one. I sometimes am guilty of this. I was definitely very guilty of this in the beginning of, working out and, really getting into it. And that's pushing yourself in the gym. And what I mean by this is that, you'll go to the gym, even myself sometimes. So you'll go to the gym, you'll load a machine up with X amount of weight, and then you have like a goal of, let's say 10 reps. You get to that 10 reps and you struggle a little bit, but you're not struggling so much that you're barely getting to that 10th one. You want to be barely making that 10th one. The reason being is because those last few leading up to that 10 are the ones that count the most, because they're putting the most tension on the muscle and almost exceeding the muscle's capacity of doing work, and it's breaking down the most muscle fiber, and you want to be breaking down as much muscle fibers as you can without getting injured during your workout, so that they repair stronger and bigger and overall increasing the mass of your muscles. Like I said, I'm even guilty of doing this myself. Sometimes I go to the gym and I'm not pushing myself as hard as I need to. You'll know you're not pushing yourself as hard as you need to if you're not waking up the next day a little sore, or if after your workout you're not sore. That's how I know I didn't, at least. So yeah, I would definitely aim for being sore like every day after your workout, just so you know that you put enough tension on the muscle to break down fibers and rebuild them. Anyways, those were the 3 methods I used as a teenager and that I am currently using right now to build muscle or just gain weight in general. So I hope that you learned something from this. Like this, subscribe, comment anything you feel like you need to comment, and I'll see you guys next time.